Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Boys Hoops Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. This is Steve Fryer. Steve, we're here at Canyon's house. The Comanches are they're playing Foothill this week, and Foothill's a little banged up, but Canyon is finally getting healthy. Anthony Ballestero is going to help out his older brother JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo, great shooter, one of the best three-point shooters in the county.
One of the best names in the county, too.
Yeah, very nice name. And his brother Anthony has been out with a fractured arm, missed a bunch of games in December, and he's back in the lineup. He's their point guard. JoJo had to play a lot of point guard, when his brother was absent, and did the best he could with it. Canyon's, in a pretty tough league, but I think they're going to be a lot better with Anthony back.
All right, that's one brother. We spoke to another brother of some former county legends, Jeremy Anderson's brother. We spoke to him and a couple other Comanches players.
Playing that fourth spot makes me want to try harder because I'm playing against bigger guys. So try to assert my dominance, try to get as many rebounds as I can. This makes me want to just try harder in everything I do because I'm going up against all odds and everything, and I just want to do really well as best I can.
There's a lot of passion in this league for basketball. It's a great basketball league. I put it in the top three. I get the Trinity League, get the South Coast League, and the Central League's right there, top to bottom. So it's a great atmosphere to play in every week. Every week, you're going to have battles no matter who you're playing. It's fun, a lot of fun.
When I have the ball in my hands, I can't just come down and take the ball and just shoot it every single time, because not only is that not fun to play with me, but we won't win any games like that. And it definitely taught me a lot through, like I said, learning to trust my teammates a lot more, and it helped me with my vision on the court. So I'm seeing a lot more things, and the court is widescreen to me instead of so narrow in tunnel vision.
All right, Steve. Now, it's a little bit too early to say a do-or-die matchup, but the South Coast League is as tough as any league out there, and Mission Viejo's taking on Tesoro. Both of these teams need a win.
Yeah, they sure do. That game's at Tesoro on Friday, Jonathan. And as you know, El Toro beat both of those teams last week. They beat Tesoro last Wednesday and then beat Mission Viejo at El Toro on Friday. So those were two really good games, two big wins for El Toro, and then tough losses for both of those teams, Mission Viejo and Tesoro both. In that league, it's a five-team league. You need to get off the mat on those things. So both these teams will need a win in that game when they play each other at Tesoro on Friday.
Okay, that's not the only league we're going to talk about. Let's cruise down the Freeway League. Here's Steve. You're going to be at one this week.
Yeah, Troy at Sonora on Wednesday. My first look at Troy this year, I've seen Sonora some. They're pretty darn good. I love that team. Rodriguez at point is really good. Rico can shoot it. They've got some good players all over the place. Sonora so far coming into this week 17-2, undefeated in the league as well. So that's going to be a real good test for both those teams. And Troy's won about 15 or so games too, so they look really good as well.
Yeah, it should be a fantastic matchup. And before we go this week, I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Stanley Johnson. As Charles Barkley would say, just ship that MVP, Offensive Player of the Year trophy to him right now. He's that good. With his coach even saying after the win against Orange Lutheran that he could probably be, or he might be, one of the best player he's ever had. Tough to argue.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to say, because one of the guys he coached was Miles Simon, who was the NCAA tournament player of the tournament that year. Yep. And then he's had Taylor King, the all-time leading scorer in county history, Matt Beazert and Tom Lewis in the 80s, on and on. LeRon Ellis played in the NBA. It's a long list of pretty good cats out there that have played for him. The Ware brothers, on and on it goes. So anyway, but Stanley Johnson, my gosh, maybe, and he's just a junior, 6'7", a young junior too. I still think he's 6'.
Just a junior?
Correct.
That's scary.
Yeah. And he may be the most complete player, he's the most complete player in the county as far as most complete player in modern day's illustrious basketball history. I don't know. But he can do everything. He can play inside. He can, you can shoot the close little 13, 15-foot jumper, can take it out to three-point range, block shots, rebound. Really an all-around terrific guy. And to think he's just a junior and his game is this mature as a junior, that's pretty interesting, Jonathan.
Yeah, he frightens me. He's a big dude, but he's got an award-winning smile. He's a great kid. All right, thanks to Steve Fryer. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.